Hey everyone, it's Amador, and I'm here with my last project for the Not2Shabby design team. I just wanted to say, I said it in the previous video, but I really wanted to say thank you again to Jamie and all the awesome things that you provide for everybody and the things that I've gotten to work with. All of you ladies, you guys know you're awesome. Thank you everybody. So let me just show you the last project. And the sad thing is, the funny thing is I'm actually looking at what other stamps I'm going to buy next. Anyway, so on this one, and you guys know I love the greeting farm. Love it, love it, love it. I used, this is the Wild Child, and she still has this in the shop, you guys. Make sure, and I'll always leave the link to the store in the description. So I totally use this stamp set, and I absolutely love it. Let me show you the other dies. I did use a few dies. I used the Dream from this little yellow button die. I used these to make the flowers, these peonies. From the doohickeys, and I use this little leaf right here from the doohickeys also. So let me show you guys what I made. And what I said in my previous video, I've been thinking about stuff, not the holidays necessarily, just stuff that you normally make the holidays. I think I'm just having, I don't know, I just wanted to use whatever. We all end up making snow globes or, you know, use them or whatever. So I wanted to make something for the spring. And I'm like, well, I don't want to make a snow globe, so I'm going to make a spring globe. And in all honesty, it probably looks like a terrarium, but whatever. We're going to call it a spring globe, not a spring roll, although I must be hungry if I'm thinking about that. A spring globe. So let me show you guys what I made. And I used the little girl in her little panda hoodie, and I didn't want her to have, I didn't want to make it too dark to make it a black and white panda outfit, so I used blues, a little bit of pink on her bow, and her little skirt. I used my distress markers, and also to give it a little bit of shading around for the white, because you don't want it to be just stark white. I used pumice stone, a little bit of pumice stone, and just kind of, you know, wiped it off as much as I could, you know, take it out, dry it out, for the cute little image. And it's a little darker around the hair, because, you know, she has a little hoodie on, she has her hair down, so super, super cute, and just very, you know, it goes from the ears and the eyes go from a darker to lighter, and, you know, just a little bit of shading on the on her little outfit. So yeah, and oh yeah, I almost forgot, one of the other things that I used was the cold porcelain leaves that Jamie carries in her shop. I got these in my design team kit. I like them so much, I ordered the other sizes. She has them in large, medium, and small. So I use so many of them here, and I absolutely love them. I have to get more. You can see right here, and the cool thing is she has them in 3 different sizes, so you can use them for many different projects. You don't want to have a big leaf and a little tiny flower. So, but yeah, here's the little small ones right here, and there's a little spray. There's this larger one, and then they're just perfect because they have they're already made, and they're handmade by her mom with this kind of wavy texture, and then also the veins and everything. Here, we'll pull one out. The veins, and just look at that, they're super cool, so they add so much dimension and texture to your projects. So I use several of them, and it kind of goes up, the little spring globe goes up here, and you see them peeking out, and just look at the how they just flow. Super, super cute. And these are the flowers I made with a die, and here's the little dream. Now I use the Prima Delight, or Divine. Which one was it? I have it underneath my desk. I'm so unprepared. The Prima Delight collection. And it has this light blue watercolored paper. And I just did the edges. And the bottom, I used this silver shimmer paper from, I think I got it at like Joann's or something. But I ran it through the die. And it has some embossing. But I also took some Stays-On Timber Brown ink, and I just rubbed it lightly on it to give it that vintage tin mason jar top. So it's, you know, one of those mason jars. So it stands up like this. So it's, you know, stands up, even though it's on the lid, it stands up perfectly. The inside, I just die cut a little paper, and I stamped, because I love how the little panda hoodie has one eye just looking and one eye winking. So it just looked really cute right there. So you can, and this paper is light enough, once again, from the Delight collection, to write a message on. So, oh, and the little swirl thing with the paper from the same collection is an Anna Griffin spellbinder, I think. I don't even know who makes it. But little swirly things. Since I couldn't really have snow and stuff like that, and it was more of a spring glow, I wanted to show, like, so just something floating in the floating in my mason jar. And this is just some jute twine. I think it's from My Road. I have no idea. I got it a long time ago. But yeah, so totally love it. And it just looks like the little the vine of flowers is just crawling up the inside of the globe, or starting to float up. Because like I said, it is a spring globe, not a spring roll, a spring globe. Let me grab a little Scrabble tile. I thought I had it right next to me and I didn't. So that way you guys can see the size of these leaves. And here is a Scrabble tile. And to kind of give you guys an idea of dimension. And this is the large, the medium, and the small. Like I said, they are already textured and they already have curves to them. So they have a lot of movement in a way. So yeah, so you guys check those out. I absolutely love them. Like I said, Jamie sent us one in my design team kit, and I had to get the other ones. So yes. So you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please check out Jamie's shop. I absolutely love all the stuff that she has. I will be a customer forever, trust me. So yeah, but I absolutely love. This has fastly become my favorite Greeting Farm stamp set. My favorite. I can honestly say that. Because the cool thing is you can also, if there is a little face that you prefer, you can switch out the faces. Just cut out the hoodie and it's boom, totally set. Just like I did with my other ones where I used my Tilda paper scraps to paper piece her little hoodie. That way you can see like the different ways, and like I said, all you have to do is just switch out the faces with whatever one. And you could probably use it for other stamps that Jamie has in her shop. So yes, I absolutely love it. Like I said, this, I think at this point, this is truly, I can truly say it's my favorite Greeting Farm stamp. So Jamie, thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for having me on the team. I truly appreciate it. I've pushed myself to do something I wouldn't normally do as well, and I absolutely love it. So thank you for the experience, thank you for everything, and you guys check out her shop, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye everyone.